Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakah Kodash. Right? Double honors to our elders and apostles, our teachers at Great Millstone who teach us this word in sincerity and truth. Right? What we now said is in the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly call God and Jesus. Right? This lesson going to be about in the morning times, because we indeed in some times that, hey, you should be in a morning state. Right? So the name of this lesson going to be in the morning times, right? To receive the gift of the man on the cross. Because time and time again, you know, but so long as there's a person interested in knowing the way unto God, so long as they're interested in, trying to seek out a little righteousness, the Most High will be on your mind, right? The Most High will be on your mind, and you'll be running simulations in your brain, right? And you will say, well, what times we living in, right? What time are we living in, and what you have to do to be accepted of the Most High, right? First and foremost, the first scripture that I'm going to be read will be taken from Matthew chapter 9. I'll start from verse 14. Then came to him the disciples of John, saying, Why do we and the Pharisees fast often, but thy disciples fast not? And Yahushua said unto them, Can the children of the bride chamber mourn as long as the bridegroom is with them? But the days will come when the bridegroom shall be taken from them, and then shall they fast. So it's all about knowing what time you're in, and knowing what is the requirement of the Most High, right? Because being in that sad state, being in that fasting state, you know that, hey, you're suffering for a reason. You're suffering for a cause. When somebody fasts, and they don't just fast because they just feel not to eat food, or they just feel not to fast the flesh from the things of the world, the lust of the world, because to abstain from the world is also a lifelong fast. It's not a fast of food, but you're fasting the flesh from the things that it requires, which is the world, in many aspects. And this is a thing will take a toll on you, right? And what's going to happen to you when this toll gets taken upon you, right? You're going to do this. Psalm chapter 51. Alright, I'll start from verse 17. The sacrifice of Yahweh power are a broken spirit, a broken and a contrite heart, O God, thou will not despise. Because when you have deprived the flesh so much of the things of the world, it's going to create a strain, and when that strain comes upon you, you're going to get broken. Because now you'll be sorrowful. That war in your members going and be real, and you're going to be going through it day in and day out, and you're not going to have no way to turn but to surrender to the Most High. You're not going to have no way to turn but to surrender to the Most High, because what the scripture say in Ecclesiastes chapter 7, right, start from verse 1 and 2. Here it says here, a good name is better than precious ointment on the day of death than the day of one's birth. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to the house of feasting. Right? Now let me go and see what this means in the Hebrew, and we go see what a house of mourning means.
Strong's H60. A veil.
Strong's H60, right? Let me go into it and see what it means here. Right? Mourning for the dead, for rights, of mourning. Mourning, grab, period of mourning. Right? So you're mourning for rights. What are we mourning for? For the dead. The first outline biblical use. Mourning for the dead. Because Yahushua was dead, but he was risen. Right? He died in the flesh to conquer the flesh. And we want true rights. Why is we true rights? The kingdom. To live in a righteous kingdom where everything is in harmony with our bodies. Everything is in harmony. Right? They set a confusion and they set a conflict. Right? Is something not desirable. That is why you have to be in a mourning state, because you understand that nothing about this present life is desirable. You just have to occupy yourself in the word until appointed time that the Lord and Savior come to deliver you out of this hellhole. Because it indeed is a hellhole. Right? Verse 3. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the contents of the heart it is made better. Right? So how sorrow could be better than laughter? Nobody does like to be sorrowful. But the Most High in His infinite wisdom say that sorrow is better than laughter. And most people does despise the sorrow that come upon them. But what the Apostle Paul say, what I will rather glory in my infirmities, which is sorrow, is never the same. Fall under the same bracket. He rather glory in his infirmities. Because what? His strength is made perfect in weakness. This is the word of the Lord. This is the pathway to understanding that men cannot grasp onto, only the men in the truth. And even in the truth, you have to really put your best foot forward to seek that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Right? The Most High is not a man of games. The Most High is a man of seriousness. Right? Next precept we're going to is the book of Luke, chapter 23. Alright? The book of Luke, chapter 23, I'll start from verse 41. Because the next part of the lesson is to receive the gift of the man on the cross. Right, we start from verse 39. And one of the male factors, right? One of the male factors which will hanged, revile on him, right? Saying, if thou be the Hamashiach, that Hebrew word there means, right? That word there means Christos, right? Christos, which means the anointed one, right? Goes back to the anointing. So the Christ, right? If thou be the anointed one, save thyself and us. So the man was basically scoffing, right? He was scoffing at Yahushua. He's saying, well, watch, you on the cross here, and well, save we, right? Verse 40, here we say, go on to say here, but the other answering rebuke him, saying, doest not thou fear Yahweh power, seeing thou art in the same condemnation? So one of the next men of them who was on the cross, because it was three of them. So one on the next side now, saying, hey, you in the same position with this man. Why we scoffing at him for? We indeed justly, for we receive the due reward of our deeds. Because it's the deeds that got them there. Right? Yahushua in his past incarnation paid for his sin first and then for the sins of all Israel. His deeds got him there, which part he was. For we receive the due reward of our deeds, but this man had done nothing amiss. Right? So this man had done nothing amiss, and that word amiss means unrighteous. That time around when Yahushua walked, he did nothing unrighteous, he walked perfect. You know, Yahushua walked perfect and they still hang him. And here where verse 42 says, and he said unto Yahushua, Lord, remember me when thou comest into thy kingdom. And that is all we want the Father to do now, remember us. You know? And in order to do that, we need to make our calling and election sure. Be diligent. Do the things pertaining unto the Father. And the Father will remember us. Father and the Son. Verse 43. And Yahushua said unto him, Verily I say unto thee, today shalt thou be with me in paradise. And that man was no disciple. Because to receive that ticket on that chariot is a gift. To those that go be laboring, to those that gonna be coming in at the 11th and the 12th hour. And the gift was ordained for the elect. The one third. You know? So I hope this was edificational. Until next time, Awat La Babal, Detta Babylon, Kwame Asharala.